Alright, we got Angel on the show, NoCap NoFilter, aka Baby Hollywood on Twitter. How did you get that name?
So when I was younger, I want to say like high school-ish, like I was younger than everybody that I used to hang out with, so that's kind of like where the baby part originated from. But originally, like some dude, I don't know who, I can't recall. Some dude was like, "Oh, you going coast, you Hollywood all of a sudden." So I'm like, okay, like I can kind of fuck with that. And so Hollywood just came from that, because I do be acting Hollywood sometimes, but it don't be intentional. Like I forget about people sometimes. I don't know. I just do my own thing. So that's where the Hollywood came from. And then I'm like the youngest everywhere I go. So baby Hollywood.
Oh, so you're a little bougie.
A
high class.
A little bit.
Alright, where you from?
I'm from Houston.
Okay, what side of town?
On the west side.
Oh, okay, that explains a lot right there. Alright, Angel, when you first heard about OnlyFans?
It was around December 2019 and January 2020.
Okay, what made you be enticed to join? Like anything happened that made you join? Like anybody peer pressured you? Like what made you join the OnlyFans and just say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead on and give it a try?
Okay, so basically, I had just moved to Houston. I'm from Houston, but I went to school at UTSA, University of Texas, San Antonio. Graduated college, all that good stuff. I went to school for marketing. So I graduated, I had a job, I was living my best life. I did not want to come back. I know my lease was ending, and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to stay in San Antonio, sign another lease, or what I'm going to do. Something happened in Houston, so I had to move back. So I moved back around like October, November 2019. I came back. I was trying to find a job. And I had a degree, but it's not as easy to find a job as it seems, because the whole time I was in college, I was working. I was working multiple jobs. So I didn't have time to do internships and all that extra stuff. So when it came down to getting a job, it's not that easy, because I don't have the experience that they would want in that field. So if you graduate in marketing, of course you should have spent time working at like a marketing firm and things like that, but I didn't do stuff like that. Long story short, my aunt calls me. She was like, there's a job, it's a marketing job. Okay, so I'm hyped. I go to the interview. The man is telling me all this stuff about the job, getting me hyped. Then he not telling me nothing that I need to do or anything, but I'm excited. A job, I just got here, I need this. Long story short, the damn job was selling like DirecTV cable in Walmart. Those annoying ass people be, excuse me. I want to kill myself. My feet hurt, my back hurt. It was the worst thing ever. Like, I swear. So I got fired. I don't know how I got fired from something like that, but I got fired because I couldn't sell cable. But I ain't never even had cable. Like, all we use is like Hulu, Netflix, computer. Like, I still don't have cable to this day. And so how I'm gonna sell something I don't even believe in.
Okay.
So that happened, and then my friend, she was posting about OnlyFans, and I'm like, what is OnlyFans? Like, what is that? She was like, oh, is this site, you post pictures or whatever. She was like, on my first day I made $1,000. I'm like,
$1,000 on a first day?
First day, $1,000. I should shut the fuck up. I'm signing up. I ain't signed up right then and there. I was kind of hesitant.
So what type of stuff she was posting on the first day, if you know?
So I know whenever she first started, she had a pretty decent following, but I know she used to post like a lot of twerk videos, and she kind of went viral, and they were like, do you have OnlyFans? Do you have OnlyFans? Do you have OnlyFans? And she was like, no. So then she was like, F it, and she started OnlyFans, made $1,000, and kept going. So eventually I hit that corner where I was like, okay, fuck this job. And I had ended up getting another job around the same time that I started the OnlyFans, but I was like low key about it. And I ain't have no Twitter following or nothing, so I was super nervous. But she was like, you can make some money. Like, you look good, you can make some money. And I'm like, all right. So that's how it started.
All right, so when you first started OnlyFans, what was your friends and your family first reaction, initial reaction, and them finding out?
Honestly, when I first started, I wasn't worried about no friends. Like, at this point, I'm just trying to make a little money. I wasn't posting anything too explicit, but I also, like I said, I had never heard of OnlyFans, so I didn't even know the stigma behind OnlyFans and things like that. To my understanding, this is just a way to make some money.
Okay.
So I wasn't worried about nobody's opinion, so to speak. But my family didn't know, but friends and things out.
But your family knows now?
To a certain degree. My brothers and my sisters know. My mom, she knows, but she don't know. Like, she know I'm doing something. And I kind of told her what it was because, you know, when it comes time to file my taxes, she gonna be like, what is this?
Oh, okay.
So she know, but she don't know like that.
What about dad?
No.
No.
I mean, I'm sure. I don't think it would be a problem. Like, nobody can tell me to stop, but he doesn't know.
I mean, you grown.
Yeah.
All right, so within joining OnlyFans, what you think is the biggest misconception? If there's any misconception at all.
I think the biggest misconception is that it's kind of weird because my experience compared to my friend's experience who put me on is a little bit different.
Okay.
But I guess in like other girls' experiences, they have a stigma that, you know, they out here selling themselves and doing this and doing that. And I mean, some people are.
Yeah.
But I guess the biggest misconception is that everybody is out here dying and, you know, doing crazy ass shit when they really in their bedroom minding their business, you know.
Yeah, I always felt like OnlyFans was, you know, at least it's something kind of more safer to do. You know what I'm saying? You're not out and about with strangers and stuff. You're in your own home doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that was my little take on it. But so tell us what's the most money you made in one day?
Oh, in a day? I don't know. In a day.
If you could just give a guesstimation.
Maybe I can tell you months. I can't tell you days.
Okay, what about months?
In a month, probably about 20 bands.
20 bands in 1 month. Just for posting videos and pictures. In the comfort of your own home.
In the comfort of my own home.
20,000.
20,000.
And your average person make about 30,000 clocking in a year. They got OnlyFans for males?
Yeah, there's males out here doing OnlyFans.
Oh, okay. I might gotta go ahead on and look into that. You know what I'm saying? So how long it was before you started making serious money after you first making your OnlyFans?
So I started OnlyFans, but I started Twitter at this, like, I always had the Twitter account, right? I made the Twitter account when I was in high school, but I never used it. And so I was asking my friend, I was like, should I make another one? She was like, I mean, if you want to. But I had maybe like 300 followers in January.
Okay.
So I started at the end of January, going into February. And I think I started seeing serious money in March.
Yeah.
So maybe like a month, a little over a month and a half. So.
And what type of serious money you was making?
Like $15K in March.
So $15K a month easy.
Pretty much. But at the time, it was quarantine.
Yeah.
So obviously that kind of like alters how things go.
I think that did play a part in it with the quarantine. Like,
No, quarantine went crazy.
yeah. Like a lot of dudes who probably was on OnlyFans subscribing, they probably couldn't go to the strip club.
It's nothing to do.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, definitely think quarantine played.
Yeah, I think if you started an OnlyFans in 2020, that was the right year to start.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so what's the freakiest fetish and request you have received since you made OnlyFans?
Honestly, I get like insane requests. Like I don't really do custom videos or anything like that. Like if I have something similar or it's not like completely weird,
So what's a custom video? What is that?
A custom video is like something that somebody wants specifically. So, I mean, I guess like from what you wear to what you're doing, and like, you know, they kind of tell you what they want, and then you give them a price specific, so the video will be specific to that person. That's a custom video.
Oh, okay. And everybody got the same monthly charge if they subscribe to you?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay. And whoever subscribes to you, if they want a custom video, they get that custom video specifically how they want, just for them.
Right.
Oh, okay.
But to answer your question, I don't know. It's a lot of weird stuff. But personally, I think scat videos are like extreme. Even though it may not be, 'cause it's probably super popular. But
you said scat videos?
Yes.
What's that?
A scat video is basically a video of you taking a shit. Yeah. So you can like shit on a bag, or you could like, you know.
And how much they pay you for that?
I don't do that.
Well, you never did, but how much they was willing to pay?
Oh, I'm sure people will pay serious money to watch me.
Oh, okay. Well, as far as requests go, I guess scat video is, you know, top tier. But what's the freakiest, nastiest fetish that you've done?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really tap into fetishes like that.
Any feet posts?
Yeah,
videos?
yeah. I'm cool with feet posts. I'm cool with humiliation, I guess.
What's humiliation? what's that?
It's not something I like to do, but I will. Like if you paying money, good money, you know, I'll do it. But basically, humiliation is where typically it's like somebody got like a small dick and they want you to make fun of them and like compare them to like big ones, and or they just want you to tell them all types of crazy ass shit or tell them how ugly they look, just making them feel bad. It really gets some people off.
So it gets some people off to disrespect them.
Yes.
What the fuck? And you get paid.
Yes.
All right. So how much they'll pay you for that?
Honestly, people will pay you whatever you say. People who are into that, you could easily make like $500 in like 20 minutes off of people like that.
Humiliation.
Yeah.
And a lot of these men be married, single, what?
I don't ask questions.
Oh, do you know they race, age?
No, not typically. No.
Oh, okay. So, humiliation, feet pictures. So, all right. So, what's your average fetish people have? Like on average, what most guys ask?
I think. I don't know. I mean, it'd be different. Like a lot of people, some men like boobs, some men like butts. I mean, a lot of men like to see my butt.
So some so some people like titties and some people like ass.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, see, me, I'm a little hybrid. I like both.
Okay.
I like titties and ass. I'm a Taz man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So what's the simp and casual subscriber ratio? Like how many simps you get and how many just casual regular dudes you get?
Honestly, I don't know. So, originally, when I started OnlyFans, I could respond to messages and things. Right now, that's not something I'm doing. Um, it's just too many messages for me right now, and I kind of just took like a little mental break.
How many messages you say give or take?
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
In the hundreds?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Mm.
Yeah, for sure.
So how many like followers you got on OnlyFans? Or like I don't really know how that works. Followers, subscribers. How many?
Now I have about 1,800 or 1,900 subscribers.
18, 19, and all of them are paying you monthly from their subscription.
Right.
And when they want to request, they gotta pay you extra, or how does that work?
So yes, if I was doing that, then yes, but right now I'm not. So, but I will send. I haven't, but I will send. I haven't in a minute, better yet. But I will send like pay-per-view, which is where like if I record something that I think is good and it needs to be paid for, I can send it through messages.
Okay.
And so it'll have like a price on it.
All right. So you have any like weird stalkers or anything from it?
Absolutely not. I will block a person in a minute, but I do have. I mean, with doing OnlyFans, I mean, there's a lot of weird stuff that comes with it to a certain extent. So there's a lot of pages that will consistently message me, or, I mean, obviously I can't tell who is who behind the screen, but sometimes they'll say like the same name over and over again. I'm like, I just blocked this person.
Yeah.
But I don't have any stalkers that I could like pinpoint directly, if that makes sense.
Well, I guess it's a little good and a bad in that. So, what would you compare OnlyFans to strippers? Like, what's the comparison? Like on one hand, you got OnlyFans with what this come with, and you got stripping with what this come with.
Okay, sure. So
Have you ever danced?
I have not. I worked at a strip club for like 4 hours. Won't do it again. But I didn't dance. I was like waitressing there, but it's not worth it.
Okay.
But in my opinion, I think strippers, they make that money. They do. But they kind of work a little bit harder than you, because they got to go in, they got to sweat, they got to deal with the man touching them, they got to worry about their safety for real, like, walking out the club with hella money and shit. But, they gonna make that money though. But like,
they gotta use their gas, they gotta...
Yeah, they gotta use their gas, they gotta stay up all night.
They gotta pay their tip out or they pay out.
They gotta pay other people, they gotta buy outfits, they gotta, they gotta do a lot of shit. But and they gotta get their hair done, they gotta be living right. But on OnlyFans, honestly, like I hate to say it, you could really be yourself. Like, you could wear whatever you want, cause your subscribers, they fuck with you. Like they ain't worried about nothing else. You can wear whatever you want. You could obviously like record whenever you want. I haven't recorded in like 2 months. Okay. But like you could, you're in the safety of your home. Nobody can hurt you. Nobody can take your money. So it's lit. Like it's like the greatest quarantine idea ever. yeah.
Quarantine really turned it up. So are you single right now?
No.
Okay. So your man, he's not insecure about nothing you do on OnlyFans whatsoever? Oh. Okay, well, if you found a guy like that, shit, I mean, I guess stick with him. Am I single?
Are you insecure about, like, would you be?
I would probably be a little insecure about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I would rather my girl, I would want to only see her, naked or doing anything like that. Like if any other dudes got a request and all that, I would be a little insecure, a little jealous.
But you couldn't go to bed with her.
I know. It's the same thing, if a dude was, dealing with a stripper, even though
it's not really the same though.
Well,
a lot of people do it mutually, so it's like it's an us thing,
Oh, so he got OnlyFans too?
He no.
So what you mean by it's an us thing?
when I say it's us thing, like I'm a soloist. You know, I like to do my OnlyFans all by myself.
Okay.
So my partner doesn't do that.
Okay.
I mean, it wouldn't be a problem, but personally, I built this by myself.
Okay.
And honestly, I don't like people in my personal business.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it would take one person to see my partner's face, and now you all in my partner DMs and just causing unnecessary problems over here. You know, so I keep my relationship private, you know, and everything that I do with my partner is private. But a lot of people do, you know, engage in things on OnlyFans together. That's not my type of tea, you know, but to each his own.
Yeah. So, any videos that you do have on OnlyFans where you're really like getting down is with your partner?
No.
So it's just strictly soloist?
Yes.
Oh,
I mean, I do have some videos for purchase. I don't really do that much no more.
Mm-hmm.
But I will sell it. Like if someone requests that type of video, like a sex video, I will send it. But it's not my cup of tea. I like to be in my act, and that's it.
Oh.
You know, I'm in front of the camera all the time. So in that time, that's that.
I got you. So what's the biggest pros and the biggest cons when it comes to OnlyFans, in your opinion?
Pros, obviously money. I really feel like since joining OnlyFans, it's kind of like gave me a little confidence. It make you feel good because you could really do you. You can do anything you want. And I guess what I'm trying to say is this somebody gonna like it. It's somebody for you that's gonna like what you doing. You know, so you can be yourself, you can do whatever you want. And somebody gonna like it.
Right.
So it's like, you know, you can do your own thing, and I like that. I feel like it makes you regain confidence. It makes you feel sexy. Yeah.
So no cons at all?
Cons? So cons kind of go back and forth. Like sometimes like it can feel a little overwhelming. Like I said, I gained all these followers in like a few months. So dealing with all these different people and different personalities and different messages and different opinions, you know, it did get a little overwhelming at a point, you know. So I had to kind of just take the back seat from Twitter because it was a lot, you know. But I wouldn't trade it if I could.
Okay, I got you on that. So the male aspect, like, do you have any friends that's males that do OnlyFans?
Honestly, I wouldn't say friends. I know there's a couple of guys that do OnlyFans.
They bring in about the same amount as women?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know, but I don't think so. Not people that I know, at least.
I was just asking for a friend.
Oh, okay.
Alright. So you say you were soloist and you have done, you know, or will do maybe films for purchase. So do you think in the future will you ever be into porn?
I don't know.
If a porn company come with the right numbers?
I would have to discuss that with my partner.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. I honestly, if I was single,
maybe.
Yeah, I probably would. I probably would consider it if the bag was big enough. Maybe. But my whole thing is, you know, it's a lot that comes with that. Yeah. You know, of course, it's like, oh no, you already do OnlyFans. Like, what else? Like, hello, that is dealing with a person that I don't know, you know, cameras, producers, you know, it kind of takes it into a whole nother level. So they would have to be bringing a big ass bag for sure.
I got you. Alright, so what's your, if you mind telling, what's your gross so far on OnlyFans? If they like show that number that you made since you made your account.
Over 6 figures.
Over 6 figures. Alright. And you don't know exactly how many followers or supporters you got, but it's for sure in the hundreds.
My on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
It's about 1,800 or 1,900.
Oh, 1,800, 19. Yeah, it's in the thousands.
Mhm.
All right. So what's the most you got from one supporter or one subscriber?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
Mm-mm.
So all of them, they'll throw a nice decent amount, but it usually in the same ballpark. But nobody never went above and beyond where you remember that and you were like, damn, I never made this much from this one person.
I mean, there's people that would spend like 500, 600, 700. It just depends, but it'll be over time, so it's not like, you know, they just giving it to me all at one time. So OnlyFans has a cap, so they couldn't give it to you all at one time anyways.
So what's the cap?
So I don't know what the cap was, but I know since Bella Thorne made like $1 million overnight, they changed it. So you can only like tip up to $100 at a time.
So you feel like the celebrities that made OnlyFans during this quarantine 2020, you think that kind of hurt the...
For sure.
Yeah. I figured that. Well, it's going to be a lot more.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot more. Have you ever had anybody just pay for a trip for you from OnlyFans or get flown out or anything like that? On their expense?
No. And the reason is, you know, like I said, I have a partner. I'm not...
Oh, so you had your partner ever since the beginning of OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, so within making your OnlyFans, you have any regrets at all?
I regret not starting sooner.
I feel that shit, making that money a month.
Mm-hmm.
What about any advice to any other young females coming up and, you know, things just not looking up for them and they thinking about making OnlyFans, they curious. You got any advice for them?
Yeah, definitely stay consistent. Don't give up, because I didn't make $1,000 overnight. I don't know how much I made on my first day, but you know, it definitely takes time. You definitely gotta stay consistent. Make sure your content is clean. You know, some stuff be tacky, y'all, but as long as you stay consistent, you'll be good.
All right. Well, I guess that's it for my questions. I guess until next time, but I'd like to thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.